The digestive system, a roadmap. Join me on a journey through the digestive system. The starting line for our journey begins with the mouth. There are two types of digestion that take place in the mouth. The first type of digestion is mechanical. Mechanical digestion includes both the teeth and tongue. Your teeth are important for helping you chew food and break it down, from big pieces to smaller pieces. Your tongue helps move your food around in your mouth. It is also important for helping you swallow. The second type of digestion is chemical. Essentially, saliva contains enzymes or proteins that help you start to break down food. Saliva also aids in swallowing your food. Our first stretch of road begins with the esophagus. The esophagus is a muscular, smooth tube that connects your mouth to your stomach. Food is only in your esophagus for about 10 seconds, so it's a quick process. And it is quick because it is lined with something called mucus. Peristalsis is involuntary contractions of the esophagus which push food towards the stomach. Remember, involuntary means that this is something that your body doesn't necessarily have to think about doing. It just does it on its own. We're going to take a pit stop at your stomach. Again, there are two types of digestion that take place. The first one we will talk about is mechanical. You can kind of think of your stomach as like a washing machine. You insert the food and liquid, and then the muscles in your stomach help churn those things around in your stomach to break down the food to smaller bits. The second type of digestion is chemical. Digestive juices, enzymes, and acids break down food. And of course, we have a thick mucus lining which is going to prevent the acid from burning a hole in your stomach. The second stretch of road is a really windy one, your small intestines. Although they are small, they're actually 6 meters in length, which is larger than some full-sized cars. Chemical digestion happens here, and nutrients are absorbed. This is because we have things called villi, which are finger-like structures, which grab the nutrients and pass them into the blood vessels. We're going to take a side road to your liver, gallbladder, and pancreas. Starting with the liver. This is where we have bile produced. This is what helps break up fat in the small intestines. In the gallbladder, this is where we kind of consider it a storage center because all that extra bile made by the liver gets stored in the gallbladder. In the pancreas, we see the production of enzymes. Remember, this is also where we see breaking down of starch, proteins, and fat from the small intestines. The finish line for our roadmap is with the large intestines. They are actually about 1.5 meters long, which is about as long as a typical bathtub. They're a little bit wider than your small intestines, and this seems like a lot of stuff to be inside your body, but remember that it's kind of coiled a little bit. Inside of your large intestines is bacteria, which feed on materials that pass through. Now you might say, well, bacteria isn't a good thing, but actually your body has good bacteria in your large intestines, and this is what helps break down all that extra material inside of your large intestines. During this time, water actually gets absorbed, and then the rest of it is waste, and it gets eliminated out of the body. We have finished our journey through the digestive system, so your job now is to create your own roadmap. Start thinking about making a roadmap for your digestive system, which will go in your interactive notebook on page 78. You may want to think about making a rough draft on loose leaf paper before you start working in your interactive notebook. Some items that you need to include on your roadmap are each step of the digestive process, as we have talked about, pictures that must illustrate the processes that have taken place, a brief description of the organs or processes, and make sure that always have colorful and neat work. To help you along the way, we have some student examples. Be creative with this. Remember, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. Thank you very much.